Welcome to the third of 10 nonpartisan presidential debates. My name is Judy Frankel, moderator and founder of rightindependent.org. Today's debate is about civil liberties and campaign reform. Each candidate will have 1 minute to answer my question, then the other candidate has 1 minute for a rebuttal. At my discretion, I will ask the candidates for an additional 30-second clarification. We will have a very brief introduction, no more than 30 seconds for each candidate. Please state your name and website address, starting with Harry Braun.
Hello, my name is Harry Braun. I'm the senior scientist of the Phoenix Project Foundation, and my website on my presidential campaign is Braun, BRAUN 2012.us, and we look forward to having you go there, and that'll fill in the details from the things we talk about in our debate tonight, or today.
And JL?
Hello, I'm J.L. Mealer. Website is Mealer, MEALER, 2012.com. You can pick up a book, America Shrugged, free, or you can go to Amazon and buy it for $3 if you'd like. I'm an engineer, and I am running for president, hopefully to knock some heads and fix the corruption in Congress.
Okay,
So, thanks.
thank you. So, 8 states this year passed voter suppression laws, part of an effort to make voting difficult for 5 million Americans. Suppression tactics include voter identification laws, restrictions on early voting and absentee voting, restrictions on voter registration, and registration drives. If people have trouble voting this year, what do you recommend they do to assure that their voices are heard? JL, can you address this problem of voter suppression?
Yes, well, to alleviate the problem, they should vote for me, but then again, if they can't vote, they can't vote for anyone. I really don't see a problem with showing ID at the polls. I show it. Everyone I know shows it. But the obvious influence that the two main parties present, it's nothing more than political pandering, political trickery, and corruption.
Well, the problem, JL, is that the voter registration, before they can even register to vote, they're being asked for ID, and a lot of times people have difficulty producing ID. Students and elderly people who don't drive, those are the people who have trouble producing ID.
Yeah, well, most people do have some form of ID. Of course, the elderly, that's something that would have to be taken care of. I can't say on a case-by-case basis because it's almost an en masse issue. When a bus is, picks the elderly up from their, not all elderly, but I'm talking about those that aren't driving and aren't getting around, picking them up from their care home or whatever you'd like to refer to it as. That is an issue. There is identification for them. There is identification available for them. And I do believe the state should supply that to allow the voting. But once again, I don't see an issue with a mandatory ID to prove that you're at least a U.S. citizen, at least of age to vote, and within the voter regulations with the FEC.
Okay, Harry, do you want to address this problem?
Absolutely. I also think there needs to be voter ID. It should be a picture ID. I actually favor a national ID card. I'd be happy to carry around like a little passport in your wallet. It identifies you as a United States citizen. I'm proud to be a citizen. I wish I had one of those. And then when you go to vote, they know who you are. We have millions, tens of millions of people here in our country illegally who can walk in and vote. Now, since I really believe in democracy, where I want to put the majority of citizens in charge of the federal government by voting to approve anything the Congress does, voting is a really important issue. And so we want to make sure we have American citizens who are deciding our policy decisions and not people who are here illegally. So if anything, I think our voter system right now is completely out of control. The fraud in our voting system which is run by private corporations called ES&S and Diebold. No, they count all the votes in secret, and their computer programs are easily hacked. No one can say who won any contest in the past several presidential elections because of the fraud in these computer voting systems.